like when I went to my friend's house on last Monday, I told them that I'd like to get back home by about 3:30, 4 o'clock, because we have mass at 4:15. And so I was just there from 11:30 to 3. It wasn't too tiring, and it was nice to see them again. There were 7 of us around the table, the beautiful birthday cake, and they put three candles on, one for happiness, one for health, and one for joy. They know
that's nice.
they want me keep joy all the time. Deep personal, deep joy, spiritual joy, not this ha 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 all the time. But anyway, I was. They said it in front of me, and then they said, "You cut the cake." I gave a great big piece to each person. And it was nice. There were pharmacists from my years of service at the hospital, and what they were saying was all these accolades about me, and I it must be somebody else they're talking about, because they just went on and on about what they believed I was leaving my legacy of being at St. Elizabeth. And during the years that we were there, they were very, very tough years, but we made it through some way or other. God was with us, and all we had to do was trust and hope. Sure. Talking about legacies, I think I told you, maybe Anne wasn't there. They had a robot in the pharmacy now. It takes about half of the length of the first floor. And the photographer was so impressed with the way it was in there. He went to the president of the hospital, and they, among themselves, they decided to have a photograph of that would tell the story about the pharmacy. And so there are four pharmacists of different generations. One that I hired in 1972, and the director of pharmacy right now, and the young pharmacist starting out in the infusion area, cancer infusion. And so that's on the wall in the pharmacy, and also out in the first floor of the section where I used to work in the volunteer office and the spiritual care office. So our legacy is on the wall. Anyway, if you went to St. Elizabeth, you'd find it there on the corner.
So the robot can't do the nurturing that the real people can do.
No.
And the interactions, right?
Yeah, that's one thing I've always heard with teachers, because, AI can only do so much, but I had always heard that, like, with teachers, especially those working with young kids, that would be something that would be a little harder to replace. So some things AI can do, some things probably more than others, but.
Well, it's been very nice. Thank you very much. I was looking forward to this briefing on your retreat. I'm glad it was good for you all.
Glad you could join us.